I'm excited to share with you the 5 best light warm gray paint colors that you should know. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to compare them with some contrasting paint colors so that you can see the undertones yourself. And then I'm going to share with you a few valuable tips that you should know about each one of these beautiful light warm gray paint colors. Benjamin Moore Gray Mist is a beautiful light warm gray. It's not too light, it's not too warm. It just kind of sits right there in the middle. It pairs really well with beige carpets or cream carpets. Also, it pairs really well with warm hardwood flooring and off-white kitchen countertops, gray countertops, and the list goes on. Now I want you to see the undertones of Benjamin Moore Gray Mist. So watch what happens when I compare it with Benjamin Moore Van Cortlandt Blue. Watch this. When you compare Benjamin Moore Van Cortlandt Blue with Benjamin Moore Gray Mist, you can instantly see the green-gray undertones in Benjamin Moore Gray Mist. This is what makes it a beautiful light warm gray. Benjamin Moore Classic Gray is one of the lightest warm grays that you can find in Benjamin Moore. However, it's known to be a chameleon. So for those of you that have a north-facing room or really just any space that doesn't receive a lot of natural lighting, don't be surprised if it falls on the dingy side and on the cool sides of grays. You might see a little bit of a blue-gray undertone, and your fixed elements are also going to play a key role on how this paint color could look like in your home. So please, I want you to get this right. Get a sample of Benjamin Moore Classic Gray, compare it with your fixed elements, compare it with your interior decor, and be mindful on the type of lighting that you have in your home. Now I want you to see the undertones of Benjamin Moore Classic Gray. So watch what happens when I compare it with Benjamin Moore Stonington Gray, which is considered a cool gray. Watch this. When you compare Stonington Gray with Benjamin Moore Classic Gray, you can instantly see the green-gray undertones in Benjamin Moore Classic Gray. This is what makes it a beautiful light warm gray. Sherwin Williams Heron Plume is a beautiful light warm gray. It's darker than Benjamin Moore Classic Gray, but just a little bit lighter than Benjamin Moore Gray Mist. However, it's known to be a chameleon. So for those of you that don't receive a lot of natural lighting, don't be surprised if it falls on the cool sides of grays. It does a really good job of pairing well with both cool and warm fixed elements as long as you pair it correctly. Now I want you to see the undertones of Sherwin Williams Heron Plume. So watch what happens when I compare it with Benjamin Moore Iron Mountain, which is just considered a charcoal gray. Watch this. When you compare it with Iron Mountain, you're going to instantly notice how Heron Plume, you see that green-gray, grayish undertone. And when you hear me say that word grayish, you're actually seeing just a little bit of a beige in there, but it doesn't look yellow. You've got that gray and that green undertone. It's a beautiful light warm green-gray grayish. Sherwin Williams Gray Mist is a new paint color in the Sherwin Williams Emerald Designer Edition. And don't be confused. It's not Benjamin Moore Gray Mist. Two different paint colors, however, they're both similar. Sherwin Williams Gray Mist is just a little bit lighter than Benjamin Moore Gray Mist. Also, for those of you that hired a contractor that only works with Sherwin Williams and you really like Benjamin Moore Gray Mist, then I recommend you to try out Sherwin Williams Gray Mist. Also, it pairs really well with warm fixed elements such as cream, beiges, taupes, warm grays, even charcoal grays, and the list goes on. Now I want you to see the undertones of Sherwin Williams Gray Mist by comparing it with Benjamin Moore Kindle Charcoal, which is considered a charcoal gray. Watch this. When you compare Kindle Charcoal with Sherwin Williams Gray Mist, you can instantly see the green-gray, grayish undertones in Sherwin Williams Gray Mist, and this is what makes it a beautiful light warm gray. For those of you that need help with both interior or exterior paint colors, and you just want to get it right the first time, and you want everything just to flow harmoniously and cohesively, then I highly recommend you to go to my website. Check out my online packages. I can help you with both interior or exterior paint colors, and please read the reviews. I have over 500 reviews. See what clients have to say. I would love to help you. Next, I'm going to share with you the 5th best light warm gray paint color that you should know. Sherwin Williams Pearly White is one of the lightest warm grays that you can find in the Sherwin Williams fan deck. However, just like all light warm grays, it's known to be a chameleon. So again, for those of you that have a north facing room or just any space that doesn't receive a lot of natural lighting, don't be surprised if it falls on the cool side. Also, it's super important that you pair this paint color correctly with your fixed elements. And what I mean by that, if you have red cherry wood flooring and you decide to paint your room, or maybe it's your whole entire home with Sherwin Williams Pearly White, it's gonna look a lot more green than you expect it to be. So please, get a paint sample of Sherwin Williams Pearly White. Compare it with your fixed elements and your interior decor, and be mindful on the type of lighting that you have in your home. Now I want you to see the undertones of Sherwin Williams Pearly White. So watch what happens when I compare it with Benjamin Moore Colorado Gray. Watch this. When you compare it with Benjamin Moore Colorado Gray, you can instantly see the green-gray undertones in Pearly White. And this is what makes it a beautiful light warm gray. If you found this video helpful, please put a like, let me know. I want to hear from you. And if this is your first time seeing me, I highly recommend you to subscribe to this channel. I upload 3 new videos every week. And if you want to know everything that you need to know about paint colors, this is the channel to be on. And for those of you that want to create the perfect interior or exterior paint color for your home, highly recommend you go to my website. I would love to help you. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.